beautiful world of Palworld. Since Smash or Pass is not gonna be flying with me, we are gonna be doing a yay or nay for pals as house pets, sponsored by my pure addiction. And since there's way too many to do in one video, today we're going to be just doing a odd numbers in pal deck. Let's pretend this is a very beautiful built house, since I suck at base building, but this bed seems to be much better than they offered for players, so this is my bed now. Let's start with our first pal in a pal deck is Lamball. As far as for the house, nice and fluffy to snuggle, some sharp points that can be easily avoided, provides wool and a good chunk of meat if you really need to. So yay! Lamball is definitely staying inside of the house. Our second contestant is Chickpea. Chicken. Don't mind the size? Me personally, nay. I am not having chickens in my house. Can you imagine this constant clock inside of the house? No, not standing that. Eggs might be nice, but this pal can stay outside. Next on the list is Foxparks. As much as I love this pal, I would not want to keep it indoors. This fire tail and feet probably should be setting everything on fire, and you know how it goes. Everything burns down very quickly, so you better have a water pal somewhere around. Next on the list we have Sparket. I honestly don't really know. It looks like a rat, or a squirrel, or some sort of a rodent that has constantly angry face. Constantly angry face is not exactly my favorite, so I would say nay. Rubai. Outside because of those flames. As cute as you are, Rubai, I am sorry, but you are staying outside. I do not want to have my house on fire. You're gonna be joining Foxparks. Next we have Panking. You know what? I don't mind. It can stay inside as long as it's not making too terribly many fluffy noises. It should be perfectly fine, just keep your water inside of you, please. Gumus. Apparently without its head it's just going to be a big pile of mess, so nay. Hook rates. Always lost in thought. We're gonna be a good reading buddy, so you can stay inside and stay up all night to sync with me. Depresso. You know what? I think our energies match, so yes, you can definitely stay inside. We can even cuddle in the same bed. Next up we have a Daydream, and absolutely yay, because you know what? Will be the most beautiful, gorgeous nightlight I ever gonna have. Nox. A beautiful, fluffy little fox with kind of angry look, but you know what? Cuddles will fix everything, so yay. Kilamari. I would say nay, because of those very sharp teeth underneath its little fluffy skirt. I am kind of terrified to sleep next to it. Toko, a terrifying creature. Amazing self-defense, but if it cannot give the intruder in time, you are gonna end up alongside with the intruder very dead. So probably nay, as much as I like the look in its eyes. Celery. A slightly dimmer version of Daydream as far as nightlight goes, but I will allow it, so absolutely yay for house pet. Next up is Mazarina. I am sorry bud, but you are definitely staying outside as much as I love to drink some milk. Gupfin. I can only imagine all of those squeaky sounds it does when it's walking around or moving around, so definitely not. I am sorry, but nay. Next up, Masanda. I would imagine it's very fluffy to snuggle with, so you know what? Probably yes. Plus that fresh smell of grassy leaves. Capriti. You know what? Yes, absolutely yes, because fluffy, provision of food, and fresh smell in the air. Absolutely wonderful for house pet. Next up is a deer. Honestly, it probably will not even fit through the door with all of those gorgeous, beautiful horns, so you're probably gonna be staying outside. Sorry but nay. Ribbony. Always with a smile unless has its ribbons tied up in knots. And then a smile changes to a demonic one. Why not? You're going to be a great house pet. So yay. Next up, Cinemas. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this one, but you know what? Sniffing its scales produces a feeling of unparalleled euphoria. So why the hell not? Yay, you're staying inside of the house. Dumud. No, I'm not even going to be explaining. No. Lispunk. Stylish, and apparently that's a pose. So yeah. No. Next up, Galeclaw. I do not know how I feel about birds inside of the house. They seem to be way too free-willed to be staying inside of the four walls, so Nay, have your freedom, pal. Next up, we have Gurat. You know what, not necessarily my favorite, but for inside of the house, I think this would do very well. So, yay, Elizabeth. As elegant as she is, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be keeping house all tidied up. So, absolutely yay. Sweet. Little fluffy scene. Does not even appear to have a mouse. Absolutely best for little cuddles. Yes. Chill it. What I call a wet noodle? You are definitely staying inside. You are probably the best body pillow in this game. Foxicle. All three fluffy tails, long ears, great hair. I think it would be perfect for cuddling inside of the house as long as it does not produces icicle effects. So yes, keep your chill to yourself and we will be chill inside of the bed. Next up, we have another deer that probably will not fit in a house, so as much as I would like cuddling next to you when you're laying down, you're probably, madam, staying outside. I'm very sorry. Next up is Kitsune. I will assume those are foxfires, so yes, you are definitely going to be inside of my bed. So absolutely yay. Lunar is great for housework, you're gonna be keeping everything tidied up. I don't really care that you levitate, you can sleep separately. Yay. Serpent, you... No squeakies, plus you need water. I will not have a bathtub filled with water all the time inside of the house. Nay. Dictoys, you will crush the house before you do anything else. So, nay sir. Lavender, I'm quite frankly would be afraid to be falling asleep right next to the sink, so... Nay. Vanworm, you're staying outside as any other bird. Fly free. Same goes to you, Beacon. You are free to go. Catrice, absolutely yes. Look at this style, look at this head, look at this mysterious look. You're going to be a great house pet. Verdash. Honestly, no. It's probably not gonna be sitting still for 1 minute, so... Nay for me. Sibilix. A flying fluff. Absolutely awesome for cuddles. You're staying inside. Yay. Kelpsa. A weird mix between a dolphin and a seahorse. I really kinda want you to be inside. You seem to be, for some reason, very cuddly. Creolix. Nay, all of those sharp points, I'm gonna be hurt all the time, and not because of his fault. Relaxosaurus. Nay, you're not even gonna fit. Petalia. One day you're gonna turn into a beautiful tree right outside of my house. So yay, you're gonna stay inside for fragrant smell. Next up, we have Kinpaka. You know what? Even if I don't have a house, I'm gonna have a bed, so absolutely yay! I will just need to have a bigger house, that's it. Next up, Wumpo. A big fluff of grass. Apparently that's all it is to this pal. I've slept in here before. You know what? That's amazing. Yay for a house pet. Panglobe. As long as I have entrance tall enough, it can stay inside, otherwise you're gonna be staying outside, sir. Quivern. Even if I don't have a house, I'm gonna be sleeping in heaven. Absolutely yes, one of my favorite pals in the game. Helzifer. As any other bird, you're gonna be flying free, my friend. Next up, Maniston. Hellish screams of pain can often be heard coming from inside of his body. Do I need to say anything else? Nay, pal, you're staying not inside of my house. Next we have Germantide. If I wanted to have an Ouroboros inside of my house, probably yes, otherwise nay, absolutely nay, way too big. Griswold. I'm not a fan. Nay for me, for no particular reason to be honest. Next, Phalaris, one of my favorite birds in the game. Stay free, my friend. Shadowbeak, I am sorry, I'm not gonna be qualifying you as a bird. You're a griffin and you are absolutely staying inside with me. You are my favorite pal. You're definitely staying right next to my side. I'm gonna be cuddling with you all night long. Next up, we have Necromus. As much as I want to, you probably will need to stay outside, sir. Nay for you, Jet Dragon. As legendary as you are, I do not want you inside of my house as well. Nay, sir. Alright, this will conclude our list of pals for as house pets for today. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down in comments. Which pals would you keep inside of the house, which you wouldn't. I do hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Bye bye.